Barry, a vital win and with a much improved second half performance, a deserved one as well.
Yeah, you know, I thought the second half was comfortable. The first half, we know we can do better. We just asked them to lift the tempo a bit. We know we can play better, but by the same token, we played better in most games. So, you know, we're delighted to get the 3 points when we're not playing at a top level. You know, but I think it's credit to the boys because they stuck at it tonight against a difficult team who don't lose a lot of goals. If you look at their record this season, haven't lost a lot of goals. I've lost games by the odd goal. So it's always going to be a tricky game. I thought we were comfortable in the second half.
And that's it. There are different ways to win a game. You can't always win it with football like the first half against Halifax. Sometimes you have to grind it out when you're not at your best.
Yeah, you know, but the whole thing is that we get 3 points, you know, and I think the fans will be happy knowing that we've got 3 points. You know, they probably enjoyed the Eastleigh game because we played well, or the Halifax game because we played well, but the Eastleigh game we get beat. So, you know, we've got to, whatever manner it takes to win games, we'll do that. And when we're not playing well, we must be difficult to beat. And I'm delighted for the back four today to get a clean sheet, you know, because I thought they won the game today. You know, although Richard scores a goal, the back four won the game today because they were so strong.
And Omar Beckles was named the sponsors man of the match, and I think that illustrates the point that they were really solid against a Welling team who have got some good results, particularly the late equaliser against Tranmere. They are a dangerous side.
Yeah, you know, they kept battling to the end, and you know, but we held strong. You know, and we didn't look. I don't think Dan had a lot to do. You know, he didn't have a lot of saves. You know, through balls he came and took. But he didn't have a lot to do, so yeah, you know, that's credit to the back four for being so dominant.
And I think Dan Thomas's most important contribution this evening was the assist for Richard Brodie. His kicking is a strong element of his game.
Yeah, you know, he kicks the ball well, kicks the ball. But it's a great touch by Richard, you know, control from there. And we get a wee bit of luck. Sometimes we deserve that. And, you know, I thought we deserved it today just through our work rate and, you know, discipline and getting a result.
Was the shot deflected from Richard? It was difficult to tell in the press box. It seemed to loop up.
I think it came off. But actually, he'll say it was in the target anyway, so he'll take the goal. So it makes no difference. The ball's in the back of the net. We celebrate as a team, and we celebrate with the fans as a team.
And it shows his value in a tight game where just a half chance and he comes up with the winner.
Yeah, you know, I'd probably been shouting to pass it, you know, because there maybe have been a better option, but he's took the upon his shoulders to, you know, have that strike, and sometimes you have to take that gamble, and it's came off tonight. But overall, you know, the team's worked hard for the points tonight.
It was a much improved second half. Did you change anything at half time, or was it just reinstilling the confidence in the team?
We just asked them to play at a higher tempo and to play further up the pitch. We felt the first half were a wee bit deep. The midfielders weren't getting a chance to go and press their midfielders. And I think if you see the second half, we won a lot of the ball in the middle area where we were then pushing forward rather than winning it 10-15 yards outside their own box and then having another 70 yards, 80 yards to go to their goal. So we just asked them to, you know, push up 10-15 yards, get closer, and let the midfielders get closer, and allow the wide players and the strikers to get further up the pitch.
You've made 3 outfield changes. Obviously Dan came in for Phil, who was injured. You made 3 outfield changes. Was that to freshen the side up, or are the squad carrying a couple of niggles?
No, there's a couple of knocks here, you know, and we just felt we needed a wee change, and we thought Reece would give us a wee spark, which he did, especially in the second half. You know, but the boys that get left out, Luke's carrying a knock, Phil's carrying a knock, and we just felt Charlie needed a wee, you know, rest, and something we wanted to get Reece on, who's a totally different type of player, but that's no reflection on how Charlie's done, because he's done extremely well since he came here from Brighton. And
it's great to have someone like Dan Walker to bring off the bench to close a game out with his work rate.
Yeah, you know, Dan's, you know, we're playing him maybe not in his strongest position, because I think his strongest position is through the middle. We've got 2 strikers that are scoring goals, and Dan's come on, used his pace to create things, and we know that. And it's great to look on the bench and know you've got Barnes Horner, know you've got Damon Withrop, know you've got Charlie Harris, know you've got Dan Walker that can come on and change games if we need to.
And in the coming week, you'll be doing over 1,000 miles on the road to Barrow and Tranmere. You need those fresh legs. You need the full depth of the squad to be able to carry those games.
Yeah, you know, I think I said on Saturday, it's an absolute travesty for those fans that they've been asked to do all this travel in pretty much 10 days. You know, it's crazy that when the game is crying out for fans to come to games, we're asking our travel and support. And if you ask Barrow, I think they would have been delighted to have 300 Aldershot fans, 400 fans up there. We probably won't get that just because it's too expensive to travel Grimsby, Barrow, Tranmere. So, you know, other teams are losing out because we have a good club core away support. And I think it's terrible to ask your fans to be doing that travel.
But you'll travel to Barrow with confidence, and might even be a similar game to tonight, but you know that you've got the players who can see it through.
Yeah, as I said, you know, we'll have to do whatever it takes to win games. Barrow might be the same as tonight. We'll have a look at you know, what report we've got back from them and see how we approach the game. But a disciplined performance like tonight will hopefully get us 3 points.